Safe travels, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Our flutes come in different sizes. The bigger ones are the sound of the wind. The smaller ones are the birds. And my friend was talking about birds, so I'll play a little song for the birds. You might say this song is for the birds. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what you think about it. Boy, this microphone is very, very touchy. Gotta move away from that. I like his microphone better. There's so much echoing. When I think about the sounds, in nature, there's so much beauty happening out there where you're sitting. I can hear them. They're singing all over. And one of my favorite birds is that one that goes. We have a lot of stories about that bird. And there's a story that that bird's gossiping. And when I was growing up, my grandfather told me, all birds speak Ojibwe, he says. That's what he said to me. All birds speak Ojibwe. I said, no, they don't. I said, they speak English. I'm just going to adjust my volume here. I said, they speak English. He says, no, they don't, he says to me. He's getting mad at me. It's what they call nishikatsu. And he started to get mad. I said, no. I said, listen to the birds. I said, they speak English. And some ducks, they swam by. And they were all going, what, 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 what. They might have even been French. I don't know. They might have been going, wah, 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 wah. But they were definitely talking. They weren't talking Ojibwe. And the owl, they got this bird, owl, kuk, they call him in Ojibwe. Hoo, hoo, hoo. He says, hoo, hoo, hoo. So he says, who? They're always asking questions, these birds. Okay? And the goose, he does that too. What? 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 He says, they're all asking questions. And my grandfather said to me, he says, but that one bird there, he says, he speaks Ojibwe, that one that sings in the morning. And he says, Kishkabago na, maganet, maganet, maganet. He says, are you pregnant, Margaret? Margaret? He's a gossiper, that bird. He comes up early in the morning and he starts to gossip. Grandpa used to make me laugh. Some of his stories were so funny. But here's a little song for the birds. There he is. He's trying to out-flute me. Hear him? He's in the background there. I heard him calling. When he sings all the way through, he says it's going to be a good day. When he goes, and he cuts her short, storm. That's what my grandpa said. If you don't sing a whole song, might as well cancel fishing, because that's it. It's going to be a bad day for weather. But as our elders always say, when the talk sit, it's raining and it sounds good. That's what the song said anyways. So we're supposed to love that rain. But I just heard him sing the full song, so it says it's not gonna rain. I'll see what happens. We'll see if the weather network's right or the birds. That's what we'll figure out. beautiful music when it's silent too. Huh? That was that very awkward moment. I was like, is he gonna talk more? Is he gonna play more? I just stopped to listen to the birds and the wind. Because that's the most beautiful thing that there is. So when you're on this side of the soil and you get to hear all that stuff that's going on, there's nothing like it. People pay big money to come and hang out places like this so they can listen to the birds, listen to the wind, and the horse flies, skin the mosquitoes. Nothing. There's nothing like the sound of birds and wind and then row, 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 row. It's like a didgeridoo. It's just a biting one. That's all. It just goes around your head. Row, 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 row. It's like, oh no, they found me. I was too sweaty. Now you wait to get bit. And then his friend the deer fly shows up and he doesn't even give you any warnings. He just strikes in silent. And your first person in the boat goes, ah, when he bites you. And give you a little nip. Just because it just can't be perfect. He's gonna just make a little inconvenience for you. Life is all about that. A little inconvenience here and there. I want to thank you for visiting Manatu Aking. That means the Creator's land. It's the Spirit's land. I've been watching the news lots lately and everybody's telling me I gotta do land acknowledgements. This person owns this and this people used to live here and these guys own this and this owns that, but you know what? We don't own nothing. Even if you buy it, you're gonna lose it later, eh? Because you leave, you can't take it with you. It was here before we came, and it's here when we're gone. That's what my grandfather taught me. This is God's land. And it doesn't matter what color you are or who you are, you don't get to keep it. It's going to be yours, it never will be. Doesn't belong to me, doesn't belong to you, it belongs to God. And we're going to come here and we're going to get to hang out on it. Hopefully, some of us long time, some of us are not so fortunate. We don't get to experience this beautiful place as much as others do. And I know the older you get, you really start to love this stuff. It starts to mean a lot. Sometimes when you're small, it don't mean anything. You start getting older, this is really, really special. Because this is God's. This is the Creator's land. This is the Spirit's land. And we're so fortunate that we get to share it. The beautiful water, the trees and everything. The birds, the sky. And this moment, I want to just thank you for being here and sticking up with us today. I know you came out here and probably thought you were going to hear some Johnny Cash or something, and you thought, what the heck are these two characters all about? Huh? So, I taught the weeping willow how to cry, and I learned how to cover up a clear blue sky. And the tears that I cried for that woman, I wanna fly you, big river. I'm gonna sit right here until I die. There you go. There's your country portion. The reason why I sang that song is Johnny Cash sang a song called Big River, but the Anishinaabe people, we named it Mississippi, Big River. And then Johnny translated it and said, "Oh, sing that song," and made it famous. Anishinaabe, we should have sang a song about that river, and we would have got famous. You know, we would have been famous if we would have sang a song. But the Ojibwe named that river Mississippi. Now they say Mississippi. And then you go down the road, there's a big city. It's called Chicago. It's called Shigakang, a place that smells. Over there's a place they have wild onions and the soil smells rotty in the springtime. And when the Anishinaabe went there, it was like, ugh, this is nasty. Shigakang, Shinakate. We'll call this place the stinky place. You know? I tell them that in Chicago, they don't like it very much. I think it's insulting. I said, it's just what we call you. It's because of what they call Chicago Minch. There's wild onions grow there. Or shikak means skunk, actually, which is kind of, I guess, insulting. Eh? Your town's named after a skunk. Congratulations. You get to keep that for eternity. It's funny they haven't tried to change their name yet. Just down the road, we got a town there. It's called Atakokan. Atik Kokan. Caribou Bones. That's the name of that place. Shabakwa, where the tracks meet. They got all these beautiful places. They got Indian names, eh? It's pretty cool. Just wanted to share that with you. I like to do education every month. Like, come on, hurry up and sing here already. You're on a Johnny Cash roll. Keep that going. But I like to share this a little bit of teachings about the place and how they got their names. And it's amazing, you know, with the Anishinaabe people, we were able to hang on to the names of some of these places. Sometimes when people rolled in, they kind of said, we're changing the name of that, we're changing the name of that, we're changing the name of that. Some of the names stuck though. People are like, let's just keep it. Sounds good to me. Michisibi. But we'll call it Mississippi. Close enough. That'll do, Mississippi. But that's a pretty good. Ojibwe got that name. It goes all the way from Minnesota all the way to New Orleans. That's pretty cool. Ojibwe recognition. So there's a little, I guess, land acknowledgement of a sense. Eh? We named a few things. I'm gonna bring my friend Elmer back up here to share another song. And then I'm gonna get him to bring out one of the flutes I gifted with him, and we'll try something. Right off the cuff, we'll do this little call and response together. That's the one, yeah. We'll do something together. Hopefully it works. Don't worry about the time. Well, all of a sudden they were worried about the time. We were always like, just let it happen. Manosa, whenever. What time is it?
Okay, hear me nice and good. Like a lot of our songs that we do, I think we all have stories. Like my whole CD I made, it's in iTunes because I forgot my CDs. I'm just gonna put it out there. I forgot my CDs. I was in my room looking around. I'm forgetting something. What is it? I think I got everything, so I took out. And Ron over here says, "Where's your CDs?" And I'm like, "I think I have them."
He doesn't like making money. That's the problem. It's like, I like being broke.
But go to iTunes. My CD is called Elmer Atlacan Family First. They're limited editions, so if you get one CD, you better hang on to it. At some point, maybe at the end of the month. End of the month, we'll be back in this area.
We're going to be here at the end of the month.
At the music festival.
Yeah, they're having a big. Does anyone know about that? They're having a big music festival here at the end of the month. They gave us 10 minutes.
Yeah, you hear it? I see that.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna
play that one first.
This one here is going to be. It's kind of doing a full circle. My thinking. You know, when you go out and you experience certain things. And when I made the CD, it was 2012, I think. It's been a while now, but it was like the high peak of my life where I was really understanding certain things. Then all of a sudden, things start to change. So it's coming back in a full circle where I'm actually coming back and rethinking my lifestyle, how I was doing certain things, and changing my thinking, which is really amazing to me, because when you change your thinking, your whole body changes. Your spirituality, your mindset, your physical body, you feel much less stress. And one of the things that really came out in my new journey is truth, speaking truth. It doesn't matter what it is, how it comes out, the situation. So now that I'm learning new things again, it feels really, it feels amazing. It feels much relieved. I feel relieved in my own body, like it's being, like a flower is regrowing, the seed is starting to come. and it's starting to grow. So I want to dedicate this one to all our families, and to be mindful about our families, that we all go through things individually, personally, a family. So when I play the song, just think about your family and how the situation is. But ultimately, we're the ones that, as an individual, um, has to change. So just relax, take it in. I just want to throw that out there because I just want to share stuff like that. It's so important when I'm playing flutes. My music is that when I play, I want you guys to have something to think about. It's like flute therapy. That's what I do too. I do flute therapy, and this is part of it. So here you go.
Well, we got your